What's up guys, Kenny here. I wanted to make a quick video in relation to the email that I sent you out yesterday about your number one problem. The reason why I sent that out, I kind of explained it in the email, but I'll explain it again. The reason why I sent that out is because over the past 10 years, I've worked with over 100,000 internet marketers, entrepreneurs, students, salespeople, businesses, small and large. And for whatever reason, some people succeed and some people don't. And I think there's a number of reasons why that is. But I think there's one big problem that if you just address that one thing, all the other problems go away very quickly. That's been my experience anyway. So I wanted to kind of pass this advice on to you to see if maybe you agree with it, disagree with it, or have questions about it, or whatever. So I got a lot of responses, and a lot of the responses were interesting, and I understand a lot of them. So a lot of people would say things like, I don't have the money, or I don't have the time, or I don't know the right people, or I don't know how to create a product, or I don't know what product to sell, or I don't know how to sell the product, whatever, right? It was all based on kind of like material things, right? Like product and money and time and things like that. So in my experience, none of those things really were the thing that held people back. So, and I can give you example after example after example. I mean, McDonald's is the #1 restaurant franchise in the world, and their food is terrible, right? I mean, I guess it's okay every once in a while. I don't eat it, but I guess it's okay every once in a while. But for the most part, it's like pretty bad. The cars that are the #1 selling car in the United States, I think, is a Honda or a Toyota, something like that. It's not like a Mercedes-Benz, right, or a BMW or a Ferrari or Lamborghini or something that someone would consider to be the best product, right? I know a lot of people that have started businesses, myself kind of included, where we didn't have a lot of money when we started the company. I had some amount of money, but I didn't use a lot of it to start my business. I started my business while I was getting fired from the job that I was at, and that was my first client that I got. But I have a lot of friends that started off with absolutely nothing. I mean, they started off with pretty much zero. I mean, they were broke, and they made it, quote unquote. So how do those people do it? And what's the difference between those people and probably 99.9% of people that are out there, whether it's the internet world or whether it's the offline world or whatever, just people looking to start businesses? How do the successful people do it in relation to the people that aren't successful or aren't successful yet? So I think the one big difference is that the successful people, myself included, we focus on one thing and one thing only, and that is bringing in new business, okay? Bringing in new business. I don't focus on products. I don't focus on websites. I don't focus on Facebook. I don't focus on Facebook in a free way. I focus on paid ads all the time because that brings in prospects, right? I don't focus on posting on Twitter. I don't focus on making YouTube videos. My YouTube channel is pretty much empty because I'd rather just pay for it. I'd rather just pay for ads on YouTube and get on other people's videos that are already getting a whole bunch of views and just put my face in front of theirs before their people see their stuff, right? It's easier that way. So I am spending like 99% of my time trying to figure out not what can I sell, but who can I sell things to? Because that's more important. I'll give you an example, right? If I have a group of 100 people that I know for a fact desperately want, need, and desire, can afford, and can make a decision on search engine optimization, for example, right? Just pulling it out of thin air. If I know they want it, if I know they can afford it, and I know they can make a decision on it today, then guess what? I don't have an SEO product, but I'm gonna find one and I'm gonna sell it to them, okay? Because I know the audience. So the #1 problem, the #1 reason why you're not where you want to be is because you don't have enough people to sell to. Again, write this down, understand it, internalize it, make it a part of your like daily ritual life, whatever the hell you do. The only reason financially why you're not where you want to be is because you don't have enough people to sell to. Now, you can apply that to any area of your life, right? If you're looking for a girlfriend or a boyfriend, right? Or like a spouse or whatever. The only reason why you don't have one is because you haven't spoken to enough people to get one yet, right? You're looking to buy a new car. The only reason why you haven't bought one yet is because you haven't looked at enough to find the right one that you want that fits in your price range. You're looking to buy a new house. The only reason why you haven't bought one yet is because you haven't looked at enough. The only thing that's separating you from where you are now to where you want to go is that you don't have enough people in front of you. People don't know who you are. That's the easiest way to put it. People do not know who you are. You're in obscurity. right? And people on the internet will talk about this in a number of different ways. They'll say, oh, well, list building, and oh, well, you got to get on, you got to build a social following, you got to build a personal brand. All they're doing is coming up with fancy ways of saying you need to have more people to sell to. That's really what they're saying to you over and over and over again. And they're saying it to you in different ways so that they can either sell you something or have you join their group or whatever it is, right? So the bottom line is, how do we get more people to know who we are? Okay, now this is a scary thing for a lot of people, and I'm not going to beat around the bush and say it's not. It is, and I kind of get it. I mean, I've never really experienced it, so I can't really speak on it too much, but I've trained a lot of people out of that fear, so I can talk about that. I've just never really experienced it personally myself. So the bottom line is, how do we get people, if nobody knows who we are, we're just starting from nothing, right? We don't have anything, we don't have any money, we don't have any friends, we don't have any credibility, we don't have any authority, nobody knows who we are. What do we do, okay? The easiest way to go from that place to a level of authority where you can actually go and sell stuff to people is to use other people's authority. That's the easiest way to do it. So I'll give you an example. When I was in the stock business, nobody knew who my firm was. Nobody knew a lot of the stocks that we were selling to people. Nobody certainly didn't know who I was. I mean, I was just some guy calling from a firm they never heard of before, right? So there was a company out there called UBS Paine Weber, and I'm sure a lot of you probably heard of them before. They were our clearing house. So they basically cleared all the trades that we did. And basically what we would do is we would say, listen, you don't know who I am. I don't know who you are. You don't know the firm that I'm with, and that's all cool. But I'm sure you've heard of UBS Paine Weber, right? Well, they're our clearing company, and they clear all of our trades. And then we'd kind of use their credibility and authority to help us close the deal. So the same thing goes with people that sell on Amazon. Why, if you're in e-commerce, right? It's probably a good idea, especially if you're just starting off, and I don't know anything about e-commerce, but it's probably a good idea if you're just starting off to maybe put your product on Amazon. Why? Because Amazon has massive credibility. And if your product is on there, people will feel safer buying your product as opposed to, I don't know, joescoffeecups.com. Like that, there's no authority there. Nobody knows what that is. Nobody knows who they are. Nobody knows anything about it. But if this coffee cup is on Amazon, people are going to buy it because of Amazon's authority. A lot of times when I do webinars, when I do sales videos, when I sell from the stage, or whatever it is, even on the telephone or in person in the meeting, you'll hear me say things like, all of our payments are done through or processed through PayPal or Stripe or whatever, depending on the situation. I'll say a different thing because I use different payment processors for different situations. But if it's a webinar or something like that, which I'm sure a lot of you probably been on, you'll hear me say at the end usually, don't trust me because you don't know who I am, and that would be stupid of you to trust me after an hour of talking to me, right? That would be dumb. But all of our payments are processed through PayPal, and you know they never side with the seller. They always side with the buyer. So we always give refunds if you ask, but if you're concerned about that, you could trust them because you've probably done payments through them before, and they're always going to side with you anyway. I'm passing off the trust to somebody else so that I can then go in and close the deal. Because now the authority and the trust factor is off of me, and it's on to somebody else that they know already, okay? So that's the easiest way. If you're starting from nothing, you have no money, you have no friends, you have no influence, you have no authority, you have no products or services, that's the easiest way to start from scratch. So what I'm going to do is I am going to be launching a new product tonight called Chambered. It's $5 for you guys, okay? I'm going to cut that off at a certain time period. I don't know exactly when. It's probably going to be like the first 12 hours, so then I'm going to raise the price. But I want you guys to get in before all the JV partners come on. The JV partner is going to come on tomorrow morning, Wednesday, at 11 a.m. I'm going to be sending out an email to you tonight at probably 1:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with the discounted price. All right, now what is Chambered? Chambered is a way, it's a model that's going to teach you how to borrow other people's authority and build a massive pipeline of people that want to buy products and services from you, okay? Now, you can use this model to sell anything. Like any training that I've ever done, you can use the model to do anything that you want. You could sell SEO with it, you could sell web design, you could sell guitars, cars, houses, boats, planes, painting services, landscaping. But with Chambered, I'm also going to give you the product that we sell in my company so that you could just take that, rebrand it, and sell it as your own. So I'm going to teach you how to get the people, thousands of people that want to buy your stuff literally within a week's period of time. I'm going to teach you how to borrow other people's authority so that they instantly trust you the second you talk to them. And I'm also going to teach you how to sell it. And I'm going to give you the product that we sell to those people. And we sell it like crazy. Like literally half of the people that we talk to buy the stuff that we have. So I'm going to teach you how to do all of that. And it's going to cost you $5 if you get in before 11 a.m. tomorrow morning when the JV partners start to promote it. So again, I asked the question. I'm not gonna like. There were a couple people that got it right, but I got like 500 replies, and I think like maybe 10 people got it right. Audience is the issue. The issue is you don't have enough people to sell to. An easier way to put it: not enough people know who you are. Not enough people trust your advice. Not enough people come to you as the person of authority in any given industry, and it could be anything. It doesn't matter what it is. You could be the lawn care guy in your town. If people are not looking to you as the lawn care guy in your town, you don't have enough authority, you have a problem, and you don't have enough people to talk to, and it's not going to go well. So you either have to fix that your own way, or you have to borrow somebody else's authority until you get to the point where you can create your own. And that's what Chamber is going to teach you how to do. If you bought the Breakthrough, which I launched I think in May or late April or something, this is the perfect follow-up for it, because we're going to teach you, again, how to get thousands of leads instantly for free. You don't have to even pay for them. Thousands of leads that want to buy your stuff, whatever it is that you're selling. If you don't have anything to sell, that's cool. We give you a product to sell. You make it your own, put your brand on it, your logo on it, and all that stuff. So, again, tonight at around 1:15 a.m., I'm going to be sending out an email to the people that replied, not to everybody, to the people that replied. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a discounted price until 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Once I officially open it to the general public at 11 a.m. and the JV partner starts to mail for it, the price is going to go up. So make sure that you get in before 11 a.m. I'm going to send you an email at 1:15. Get in there. If you got to stay up a little bit late, you got to stay up a little bit late, or get up early tomorrow morning, because I'll probably send out another email right before you raise the price, just to make sure that I don't get any complaints after the fact. So again, number one problem, you don't have enough people to talk to. Chambered is the solution to that problem. If you get involved in this program, it's $5 to you guys. $5, not $50, not $500. It's $5. If you get involved in this program, I can't guarantee you're going to make money, right? Because I can't do that. But I can guarantee you that you will have more leads than you ever thought possible. You don't have to worry about building an email list. You don't have to worry about paying for ads. You don't have to worry about paying for traffic. You don't have to worry about doing webinars, giving away free stuff, squeeze pages, any of that stuff. The only thing you have to do is follow the very simple instructions that I'm going to lay out for you inside of Chambered, and you will have not only a huge stack of leads to sell to, but you'll also have massive authority with those people. And that's vital. Okay, that's vital. Leads are leads. That's cool, but you need sales ability to close leads. If you don't have sales ability, you need to borrow authority from other people so that you walk in there with the authority that you need to automatically close the deal. They literally can't say no to you when you walk into the with the authority that I'm going to teach you how to get. All right, so tonight, 1:15 a.m., I'm going to send you out an email. It's not going to be anything long, anything crazy. And it's just going to be a link, and it's just going to be in there. You go right to the page. It's $5. You get it, and if you don't get it by 11 a.m., I'm not holding it back. 11 a.m., the price goes up, and JV partner is going to start mailing for it, and that's that. So that's the information you need. Buy it or don't buy it. Remember, though, your number one problem, the reason why you are where you are right now and where you're not where you want to be, one reason. It's because you don't have enough people to sell to. Do you want the solution? If you want the solution, Chamber's the solution. All right, you'll never have to worry about that problem again. It will solve that problem, and that is the problem that's holding you back. Okay, nothing else. It's not money. It's not friends. It's not, any of that stuff. It's not products, not services. The problem is you don't have enough people to sell to, and Chamber solves that problem for you once and for all. So again, 1:15 a.m. tonight. Check your email. I think the subject line is going to be like Chambered is live or something like that, or Chambered is live. Here's your discount, something like that. So check your email at 1:15 a.m. Get involved, and we'll see you inside the members area. Thanks for watching.